It is Coachella 2013. It is the Lacoste live pool party, the only place to be in the desert. We're actually in thermal California, which is an appropriate name because it is hotter than dog balls outside, and that is a scientific term. Foals joining me. I love your new record. It's so beautiful, and there are songs on there that break my heart that I like listening to the record with headphones and reading your lyrics because, it's really good.
Well, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm sure that your life has been an emotional mess to spill out that kind of goodness. Yeah. I'm totally kidding.
It's getting worse.
No, I think we're spared quite a lot of the emotional turmoil. I think Yanis has to deal with that.
Yeah.
Turmoil. I like that.
Turmoil.
We're in turmoil
yes,
right now.
emotional turmoil.
Oh, yeah.
Great. That's the thing forever. No, Yanis has to kind of deal with having to do the lyrics, so I think he gets quite a bit of that, but we get off a bit easier, I guess.
Yeah. What do you get from Coachella, psychically?
Sunburn and a dry nose.
Are you not made up for this kind of heat?
Well, not really. We don't spend much time in deserts. Right. But it's nice though.
Yeah.
It's much better than like a kind of muggy heat.
I think so too, because because if this was Mississippi in July, and if it were 91 degrees there like it is here, we would all be dead. It would feel like carbon monoxide poisoning.
It would be horrible.
It's nice going to a festival where there's actually guaranteed good weather as well. Because back home, it's like everyone's hopeful, like, oh, maybe the sun will come out at Glastonbury, and it doesn't.
No.
But yeah, you always it's going to be hot and dusty here.
Did you see Woodstock in 1994 and all the mud people?
Oh, I saw the Nine Inch Nails played that.
Yes.
That's like their legendary performance.
Yeah, because they came out caked in mud.
Yeah.
That was like a defining moment for that band.
Yeah.
But you must be looking at that. And British music festivals like, yeah, big deal. For them, it was like, you're not going to believe it. Like, people here are covered in mud because it's raining.
Yeah, that's it. We heard a story a while ago about Interpol not wanting to leave their tour bus at Reading or something until they had, their Wellington boots brought to them, so they didn't, on their nice smart suit trousers and their, winkle pickers, they didn't get them covered in mud. That wasn't a diss. I actually love that band, but I think it's quite funny that
I love Interpol too.
People don't expect it. They just think that it's summertime, right? It's going to be,
But I like hearing stories of secret cream puffs.
There we go, yeah.
All right, so give me a couple of influences that might bring me even closer to your music.
It's kind of an obvious one, but the starting point is probably Talking Heads. Right?
Nice.
I like the way that, we were attracted to the fact that there's sort of always been this quite strange, super geeky band that are actually, soak up a lot of other, African influences and stuff, and it's very funky and, really heartfelt as well.
Yeah.
And it feels like it always seemed like with that kind of band, there's an intrigue about them, and that you want to.
And an eccentricity.
Yeah, exactly. You want to find out more. It's not just like, oh, I've seen that, and that's what that is. I digest it, and then.
But it's also the depth. I mean, I guess that's what I respect about bands like that. Is like you can dive in, and there are different layers that will strike you at different times.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's important. And it's lucky when bands have that.
Yeah. And it's really hard to do because it can come off really clumsy and goofy, and
Well, you can't fake it, can you?
Yeah. And what about you?
I'd say probably Arthur Russell.
Okay.
Is another pretty strong influence across the board for us. I think I think he was friends with Talking Heads, and they're Talking Heads are from New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're all from New York, and. He's pretty unusual, and he's quite like a precious. He'd be like the musical equivalent of like a gemstone or something. He's really unusual and precious, and but so beautiful. Like his music's like warm and incredible, and even though it's so odd, it seems like a no-brainer to listen to it.
Who's your favorite contemporary? I mean, because there's almost too many British bands to. I think of Band of Skulls and Jake Bugg and that's okay. Hey, good to see you. It's just an interview. Never mind. You gonna bring a chicken dinner? Who are Alt J? Are there any contemporaries that?
We love this band from London called The Invisible.
Do you love Everything Everything?
Yeah, as people.
I love their music. I really do.
I like some of their music. It's like, I like it's just the vocals. I don't know. I like some of them. You know, whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Like
That's okay.
they're lovely guys. Like we love them. We'll probably tour with them. You know, I hope so because they're a good band. But
Jimmy, I love your honesty. I really
you know,
do.
it's like it's Marmite or whatever.
Walter, Jimmy, Foals, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
And you are playing nice and late on night 1, which it's going to be great. So before Blur, before Stone Roses, Foals, and it's going to be a full night. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
987, 987fm.com, hashtag 987 Coachella 2013, or something like that. Goodbye.